Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Market Mama's channel. I'm Becky, and we're here with Kendra. We're day traders from the West Coast, and we really enjoy having conversations with other traders because not a lot of people in our personal lives are traders, like mom friends and family. They're not from this world. And so it really fills our cup and helps normalize this journey that we're on when we talk to other people that get the madness of it. And so we're very happy today to have back a friend and fellow day trader, Elier. So thank you for being here with us, Elier.
Thank you, guys. Hi, everyone. My name is Elier, and thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to always be back and talk to you guys. I mean, I love talking about trading as much as you do.
Yeah, 100%. We are so happy when we have traders willing to come on and, be seen and share your real life and your real time experiences, because it's just not a lot of that on the market. So we're super happy to have you back. And if any of our viewers haven't watched before, we've had Elier featured in one of our first one-on-one interviews and then also in the panel interview. So, take a look back. I'll also add those into the video. And let us know, how's it going? It's been about 6 months. How's your trading going? How's the season of life for you right now?
I mean, I'm super happy. It's going great for me. More, on the process side, like looking at trading as a long journey, And basically, I have been focusing mainly in improving every single area that I have identified I need to work on, and basically just learning every day from this market. I mean, trading, when you get into this business, you initially come with a different perception, success has to come quick, and usually that's most of the case that doesn't happen. So just I am personally, I feel like I am in the period that I need to learn every single thing that I can from the market, like every day. And we can learn every day. I mean, you have a good day, you learn. You have a bad day, you learn. You can learn even when you didn't participate at all. Okay, so I mean, it has been amazing just focusing on my learning process, on my improving, every single area that I need to work on, and yeah, has been interesting, very interesting, and actually seeing the progress for sure.
Yeah, it feels different. Like when you're a beginning trader, it's kind of chaotic, honestly. There's a lot in your head, a lot of noise. You don't even know what's positive and negative feedback for a little while. But now that we're learning and have a real edge, you really can find lessons everywhere. And it's like the fine tuning work, I feel like, where it's like I know the big picture pretty well, but it's like executions and risk management that we're playing with. So it's kind of the interesting head down in college trying to really kickstart the career. So it's a fun season. But you still work full time, right? You have a Monday through Friday job. So how does that work for you? Trying to get everything done in a weekday situation, or maybe it's better to not overtrade in that way. I don't know. How's that work for you?
Okay, so yes, I do have a 9 to 5. Okay, and it's very time demanding for me. And honestly, that you can see that it's very difficult, or you can think that it's very difficult, but also it could be very easy. Okay, it's a matter how I see it, and based on my own experience, it's a matter of having the right mindset. Okay, I recently, when I started trading, okay, I spent a full year. Okay, that was my first year of trading after getting into know some system, and getting to know a little bit about the markets. And I spent a full year just complaining because my full-time job didn't allow some time for me to trade. And it is amazing how you can then realize that that's not the problem. You have to find mechanisms to go around this, and there certainly are plenty of them. For example, I started to hear stories from other traders that they went in person to their jobs, okay, and they were putting some trades from their phones, okay, the cell phones in the work. then I learned other experiences, like my mentor, that he used to, when he was working a full-time job, he used to put some limit orders in the levels he was looking for, and just go to the work, and then come back home to find out if the trade was a winner or a loser. So then I was like, okay, am I complaining about this? Like, and I must say, okay, I was complaining about this while I was working from home. Okay, so it's like, okay, so it's easy to identify. I mean, it was not easy to identify the problem, at least for myself, but once I put awareness on it, I was able to find mechanisms, and then you start to actually develop some good practices, like preparation. Okay, preparation is key, at least for me. Planning is key, so I need to get up early, prepare my plan for the day. I need to have everything ready even before I start my schedule at work. Okay, which is earlier than the time that market opens. And I just set my alerts in the areas that I'm interested to participate. And once I get an alert, I just come back to the charts, ready to execute. Okay, I do my execution. If it is a winner, fine. If it is a loser, fine as well. And I continue with my day. Okay, training myself to do this has been challenging, I must say. Okay, but it has helped me to build that discipline, to understand that trading is a longer game, and it's a probabilities game. Okay, so I just need to stick to my process and trying to trade like a robot, okay, as much as possible, as long as I don't deviate from my system and I don't go against my own plan and my own preparation. That's the way I'm managing so far. It is not easy, but it can be done. Okay, it can be done. And if you are a person like me that work from home, you have so many ways to do it. Okay, because even the traders that work in person in a job that they need to commute, they are able to do it. So again, it is totally doable based on my experience.
Wow. That's so powerful, because it really reinforces the need to have discipline in your system and like some faith in it. And like you said, the probabilities, because if it's something you've studied and works more than it doesn't, then you can do it with a little less like over management, and sometimes just trusting it. And when it shows you the signals, you go and you let it play and you focus on other things. Like we have heard that is actually, can be the way to go to minimize over trading and over managing and overtrade, like making it weird. So that's awesome that you have learned that, because that's going to make you a stronger trader down the line, just incorporating that discipline into your day-to-day life now. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I really love how you brought up, just perspectives that you have developed and evolved into along the way, and these personal parameters really that you have, set up for yourself and that you're holding yourself accountable to. And it almost kind of like simplifies the process in a sense. And I think that's amazing that you're able to, you're at that point now. And that's really good tips for all of us to remember.
Even when we're home.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, it's honestly, we human beings, we tend to make things bigger than they are. Okay, mostly because of this. They start like working and talking to us, and is sometimes the solution is simple. You just need to be willing to do it, to just change the focus of what you're facing now, the problem that you're having, and just focus on working on yourself and working in the solution that will get you to the next level. So that, for that reason, I say initially that it could be hard or it could be easy depending on the mindset. And initially for me it was hard. When I started to change my mindset, I noticed that it was easier and easier every day. I mean, it's just like that.
It sounds like you're coming at it from a initially maybe you were a little bit of a lack mindset, like my situation is not ideal and I have to work full time to pay for my family's bills, and it's, it could be way better and it's going to be really hard. And now you're more in a growth mindset and abundance mindset where like your life is a gift and your job provides for your family, and you can work trading around that and still really grow through this process. So that's so much more powerful for like momentum forward, to just embrace your situation and work it how it's going to fit with your life right now and continue to grow. That's really awesome progress on mindset, man.
Exactly.
Yeah, it reminds me of the saying, we need to trade to live, not live to trade. And I think that it's impossible in the beginning for us not to feel like we're just, everything's revolving around trading. And like you had mentioned earlier, there's power in being able to compartmentalize it, really. And, I think it also helps eliminate some of like the toxic feelings that could sometimes happen. And you mentioned being a robot, which is essentially just being able to detach yourself from the outcomes, right? And being able to, love winning, but also love risking, and just love the game, but respect the game. And you really hit the nail on the head when you talked about just being a forever learner. And when we're having that mindset and like really honoring that perspective, we can be open to receive the abundance of this opportunity that we really have. And so it keeps us really, dialed in and, in the best mindset, to cultivate these really strong habits and, systems that we need to do in and day out to make our training sustainable for our lifestyle and, of course, for our accounts. So such good stuff that you've shared.
Absolutely. And one last point, because I think this is important that I mention it. Once we change the mindset, okay, we start to actually identify good things that we can take from having a full-time job, okay? Because to me, initially, I was a person that I used to overtrade. I used to get a lot of FOMO when I was not able to participate in the market. And, being busy at work has helped me tremendously on this, because, I cannot overtrade. No matter if I want to, I can't. I cannot spend that many hours in front of the chart and not take care of things at work, okay? And I mean, when I was not even able to trade because I was really busy, and I was even out of the chart for weeks, okay? And I just, got a lot of FOMO. I saw, the other members in the community like having a lot of fun with the market, like trading, and I was not able to participate, so that gave me FOMO, okay? But going back to one thing that our mentor mentioned, like, use that opportunity to work on yourself, okay? So I saw FOMO coming into me, and I just changed my perspective and tried to see, okay, I need to work on this. Let's find a way to control it and make peace with it. The market is not going to go anywhere, okay? So that's another good thing that I can take from having a full-time job, and how I personally managing that.
I love that. You're really embracing the time that you have and using it to the best of your ability. And I really like a busy day. I'm not going to lie, where I can wake up in the morning in peace and quiet and make my trade plan and like nail a morning trade or two. And then my life is very fulfilled with the other things that I put my energy into. And so that's actually a solid day for me. I feel like I did my job with trading and I'm meeting all these other needs, and it feels good at the end of the day. Like it doesn't feel like I didn't trade enough. It feels like I did my work and I'm still going to learn from what the rest of the day entailed, but I also got to do other things, and that balance is actually really good. So I was wondering what your opinion was, because you really do work Monday through Friday. Like, so good job. And you also are a parent, right? You have one boy who's 1.5, I think. How is that going with parenting a little one and all the hats that you're wearing?
Yeah, so I mean, being a parent has been the most difficult thing, okay, I have done so far, and is I mean, you guys know, right? It's something that it requires every single minute of your day you need to do something about your family and your kids.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a 1 year. He's going to be 18 months old in just a few days. Okay, so it's going to be
Oh,
1 year and a half very soon. He's in a beautiful phase right now
mm-hmm.
when everything, he's starting to do a lot of things. He's starting to achieve a lot of, even something like running, kicking a ball. It's so funny to watch. It's so relaxing. It's just, just laughter. It's like happiness around. So, um, that happiness, all this good stuff, all this positive energy, okay, that it comes out of him. It helps me to handle anything, because I structure my day to be able to spend time with him and with my family, with my wife, and also, basically we need to put some structure. Like going back to, we have to do so many things in a busy day, and but if we get organized and we put some structure in our day, we can have every single piece of time, for all these good things. And it is actually great that I have this right now in my life, because um, I mean, it's actually helping me on my psychology to get over anything bad that happened. Could be at work or in trading. Initially we used to get a lot of depression because of bad days, bad weeks in trading. And now I have a bad day. Of course, I have a stronger mindset than a year or so ago, right? But right now I have a bad day, and I just go out, close my shop. I just go out and enjoy the time with him, and he just take everything out of me. Like, I just check it out like this, and I'm ready to go basically replenish of energy for the next day. Absolutely a nice experience, amazing experience being a parent, and also in this stage of my life, which is again changing the mindset, okay, because being a parent now takes a lot of time from out of us, and we want to spend time on trading. We need to spend time on trading, but we need to find that balance. Okay, we need to find that balance for developing a healthy mindset, and to actually help us go through all the difficult times that we have in our way to to the final success.
Wow. That's a beautiful and such a great testimony to how our children parenting can really ground us and help us stay focused on the prize and be thankful, be grateful for all that we do get to do. So it kind of flows great into this next question we had for you about what keeps you grounded in the madness and just the never ending tasks that you have to do. I know for Becky and I, we find a lot of peace and balance with exercise. I love to run. Becky loves to garden. Do you have anything that you love to do, hobby or something that you find that really helps clear your mind and keep you balanced?
Yeah, absolutely. So I have two things. Okay, number one is number one is to just do DIY projects at home. Okay, I like to do things myself. Okay, and that's something that is a way for me to escape the whole madness, as you say, from work,
Mm-hmm.
waiting, and the whole stress of the week. And that's one of the ways that I use. Okay, honestly, it's like it's a never ending, because my wife makes sure that my list of things to do at home doesn't doesn't go low. So
Oh,
it is okay. So I always have something to do, okay, which is fine. And then it's teamwork, right? So And then the second thing that I use in my favor is working out. Okay, so I used to work out like every day, didn't miss the gym um, back in the days. Okay, then life changed. We got the baby. Initially, all those initial times are very challenging, in terms of getting some rest and stuff. So I took a long break from the gym, but recently, a few weeks ago, I started like going back, and it feels great. Okay, and I'm recovering all that energy and all that good vibes that I used to feel when I was working out. Basically, since I started to go back to the gym and getting out of the house, everything, the whole day, because I'm doing it very early in the morning, the whole day is just aligned and things flows better for sure.
I love that. That's definitely my experience as well, and I believe Kendra's is as well, because like exercise is so good for so many things because it makes you stronger and more functional for what you want to do, but it also really does release healthy, positive, balancing endorphins and hormones, and so that really can just shift your mood. Whether you had a good day and you're on a high, or you had a hard day and you're trying to not be depressed, it really can just be a great neutralizer of like you can go into your body and out of your head. And then afterwards, you feel like you've accomplished something and your body is just running more positive energy. So that's so good. And then the tasks, I love your wife because she is your training partner for sure. And that, because it's like, no matter what happened at work or trading, you can do something for your house, for your family that benefits a different purpose, and that will get done and your faucet will be fixed and everyone will be happy. And it's like, it's just a little win that's in a different category. And I totally get that. That's smart.
I love that as well. And I love that about the rejoining, the gym, and that, because it's such a powerful way to start your day out with something that you're choosing to do and you're choosing to do consistently. And it's just like a check. It's nice to check these things off. And, that's great that you find balance at home and doing DIY projects. I used to have a really big love affair with DIY projects too, and just working with my hands and stuff like that. Haven't done it as much lately, but yeah, those types of things can be really good. It could just remind you that we're a whole person, and we have all these different parts of us, multifaceted. So that's really awesome that you shared all that with us, and all the community. Good reminders for sure.
I think our Market Mamas is our DIY now, Kendra.
I mean, it kind of is.
Kind of is.
It is our DIY.
Yeah.
We're doing it ourselves.
Yeah, Kendra and I literally were like, so I think we should do this with the podcast, but I don't know how. So then we like research it and figure out what other people do, and are just like making it up as we go. So thank you for being with us, audience that loves us and audience that is new to us, because we're figuring it out. But I think the core of it is why we're going to start reaching more and more people consistently, because these conversations are really valuable, not just for Kendra and I, and I'm presuming you, Elier, because of course, but I think it's really nice to just learn what other people's experiences are as trading and how they're balancing it in their life and what they have tried, whether or not they're working or just home with kids. Like, it's nice to just normalize it and feel like you're not going crazy. And this is something that actually can work, and you keep working it and you prioritize your system and your whole life, not just the parts. We're like coming along. So
thank you for supporting our channel, and again for coming on, and you add a ton of value for us and for our community we're growing, and we just hope that it'll inspire more traders to reach out and want to come on and share their own stories, because we all have so much value to add. We're all so different. Again, our best trading days are ahead, as we always say. Come back and see us for some more real trader, real time interviews.
Okay, until next time, thank you everyone for being here, and we'll talk soon.
Bye. Take care.